This, my friends, is the Swish Edition.
Anyway, we both went to the concert that we talked about last week that we were going to go to. It was this past Saturday night at Allegiant Stadium where the Super Bowl was played this year. I was there for Little Big Town and half of Chris Stapleton, and you stayed through the whole thing.
Whole freaking thing. Well, maybe not the last two songs. Which
included George Strait, which is why most everybody was there.
It was packed, man.
Tell me, though, I have a huge problem with what they did. So the concert started at 5:45 in the afternoon, right? It was a Saturday, so they can do that. They couldn't pull that off on a weekday.
Right.
Little Big Town played for what, an hour?
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe a little longer. They probably ended at 7.
Yeah.
Then there was a break for 15, 20 minutes while they redid the stage.
I would say about
was it longer?
30 minutes.
Then Chris Stapleton came out, and he was not the guy I thought he was. I thought he was like some real kind of hot, hip 30-year-old, but this guy's older and didn't seem very hip. I guess I misunderstood who he was. One. Yeah, I didn't like his music at all. I didn't like his style of music or anything. Little Big Town, I loved every second of them. I think they're just so talented. And then George Strait, and then it went till after 11 o'clock at night. Yeah. So if you got there in time, like we did, we got there about 5:30. And you left at what time? 11?
It was
after 11.
It was well after 11:30.
That's ridiculous. I don't want to be.
It was a long time.
I don't want to be anywhere for that amount of time.
Yeah. Well, our situation was a little bit different because of where we sat.
Well, we were.
I certainly wouldn't want to be anywhere else other than where I was for that amount of time.
Can you imagine?
No, that would be horrible.
That's just too much. Too much. But you enjoyed it.
Oh, very much. Chris Stapleton was my favorite part.
Ew. And Little Big Town was my favorite part. And how about your mom and sister? They enjoyed it?
Yeah. My mother, I think, was looking for the George Strait part.
Yeah.
But yeah. And he was nonstop, too.
Yeah.
He never...
He sang all his hits that everybody loves?
One after another, after another, after another, after another. And then apparently he has a new album out, so there were songs that people, I guess, didn't know.
Yeah. Well, I didn't leave because I didn't like it. I left because we had left the dogs for like a million hours, and I just had to get home.
Yeah, you soon realize when the thing was at 5:45, you start getting halfway to Chris Stapleton. He's like, this is going to take a while.
Well, I asked you, I said, did you look it up, and how long is it? And you said 2.5 hours. It was double that.
Well, so I guess I Googled, I said, how long is the George Strait concert? And it said 2 to 2.5 hours. But they weren't wrong. Just his part.
That's bullshit.
Was 2 to 2.5 hours, not including all these other people.
It's like fucking Taylor Swift's 3.5, 4 hour concert. I don't want to go see. I love Taylor Swift. I don't want to go see you for 4 hours though. Give me a tight 90-minute show. That's all I want from anything. I will not sit still for longer than 90 minutes. Nothing should be longer than 90 minutes. Movies, everything. 90 minutes, in and out. I want to be done.